Good evening and welcome to an impromptu live. My name is Emma Goddard and it's World Card Making Day today. So I thought I would come on and share an extra little live. And I am using the Paper Pumpkin kit. It is called Expressions in Colour. And I thought I'd make some of those cards and maybe a few alternatives. We'll see where we get to. And then depending on time later, I might be back for another live. So we will see. But pop a little hello in the comments. I am only on YouTube this evening. So if you found me over here, then welcome. And hopefully, if not, then maybe you've caught on the replay. So let's get making. Let's move that a little bit closer so you can see. There we go. Hopefully you can see that okay. This is the Paper Pumpkin kit. I'm sure a lot of you may have seen this already, but it's got this beautiful colour on the box. Love it. And I have had this open already to have a little peek inside, but this box comes with everything you need to make these 9 cards. So I thought I'd make one of each fairly quickly and then see if I can make some alternatives. This gives you all the instructions and everything you need, and it coordinates with our Expressions in Ink papers too. Hey Carol, how are you? I'm glad you found me. I say I'm only on YouTube this evening. It was a bit of an impromptu live. So people won't be expecting me on at this time and they won't necessarily be finding me over on YouTube, but hopefully I have put a little post up in my page. So I'm hoping people see that and then we'll come on over. So yeah. This is the gems and glue dots that you get with it, and you get some dimensionals and a little twine. So have you been making lots of cards for World Card Making Day today? Have you been busy? I've been busy. You get 2 spots. You get Evening Evergreen. Hey Jane. Bumblebee and Evening Evergreen. And then you get this stamp set here. So you get like the swooshy watercoloured background and then this lovely flower and this little flower here. I'm going to take that out of the way because it's rustling away. And pop that down there. So let's have a little look at these cards. You get 2 different sizes. And you get the envelopes to coordinate. Let's see. So I'll have one of those. Oh, let's go mark it. One of those, and one of those, which is slightly smaller. Let's see. And then you get these lovely. Oh, look at these. So you get these pre-cut die bits. Let's see. So it kind of, the ink goes over the edges so that when you pull that out, there's no white on there. So you get that lovely inky watercolour. This pink one here. And purpley one. These kits are ideal for travelling. They're ideal for beginner crafters if you've not got a lot of tools and things. This will give you everything to make these cards. But if you've got more supplies, then you can mix and match and make sort of slightly more avid cards. I've been busy today. I had a class this morning, which was fabulous. It was really good fun with the penguins. And then I've been crafting today, and I thought, right, I'm gonna jump on and do a bit of crafting with everyone before the evening. So let's put this together. This is a thanks card. So you get these. Oh, these are nice. These vellum pieces. They're pretty, aren't they? Nice, we can add a bit of colour to those. Thanks. We've got Danka and Mercy and Mercy. How many of these have we got? 4? 3? 1, 2, 3. 3 of those. Lovely. And that's the same pattern as the dies that you get in the Expressions in Ink suite. Look, it's that same flower and the same size. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So it's definitely a right on wrong side. That's much brighter white on that side. Yeah. And that is suggesting just a little bit of extra stamping on there. All of this foliage goes on one. We'll see. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's all going on that card. It might be all alternatives. So let's see. Let's mount this one up on a block. This particular kit doesn't come with a block. You would, I would suggest if you don't have any stamping blocks that you grab a D block. Just because that's a C block, that's a D block, and that will kind of fit most stamps. It's kind of a handy one to have. Let's see. Let's stamp. I'm not going to get these blocks open. I'm just going to use my bigger pads because I have Evening Evergreen. And it's just suggesting that we add that over that background. I'm going to go kind of along the bottom, I think. Let's see. I think that needs a little something to pop up on there. Now, there must be banners somewhere that I've misplaced in the space for like a couple of feet. There they are. So thanks for everything. Let's line that up. I'm going to stamp that in the bumblebee. Everything. And I would like to, I think I'm going to steal a bit of this foliage and put a little bit of, you get extras of those, right? So you get 3, yeah, you've got extras. I'm going to steal one of them, I think, just to see. Don't know. Right, Evening Evergreen. I must have some of that cardstock. I'm adding in a few extra bits and bobs because I 4.5. I'm going to add a little banner in there. So I've got a bit of Evening Evergreen. This is a great Christmas colour as well. Evening Evergreen is perfect for a bit of Christmas stamping. Okay, that pops up a little better. And then I'm going to put some of that floral behind as well. Coming together. Add that. I'll add that on some dimensionals. We've got those in our kit. And maybe before I stick that down, I might go for a little bit of twine. Should have put that on before the dimensionals, really. We'll go with it. Right, that's going to go there. And we can tie that into a little bow. Tie it on that side. Oh, I like the thickness of this twine. It's nice and nice. It's not too thick. It's nice. Glue dot. Let's grab that. And I will put the thanks on there. So I'm just going to put that on with a couple small dots of glue. And I keep the glue to where the white lettering is. There. And the for everything, let's put that on and use the edging. Dimensional. And that kind of pops it there. Might pop a couple of glue dots underneath. Underneath that thanks, just to pull that down a little. Not work. These glue dots are slightly different. They've got like a double-sided adhesive on them. Kind of take the adhesive off. Don't know the best way to use those. Oh yeah, there you go. It peels off. You can't really see that. There, those glue dots are well hidden. Have added a little bit of evergreen, and I've moved some of that foliage off from another card, but I've almost made it the same. Almost as directed. Let's do our tape. And pop that on our base. So this is going to go central on there. And then we've got plenty of gems, so we can always add a few gems as well. I've got these. And they pick up the different kind of tones. And a few gems we can just add on there. Pretty. And they're white inside, which I love about these note cards. So you get the coloured outside, but then you get the white inside, and I really like that. So we've got that one is done, and then we have got this yellow one. So this is a bumblebee base, and this has this pretty vellum. This is gorgeous. Love that. That leaf is the same leaf pattern as the Expressions and Ink larger leaf. I love that they've got that on there in the vellum. So pretty. And this kind of suggests that you have the foliage on that front piece. So I'm going to pop tape across the middle section, because that is where that is going to be hidden from you. And then we will pop on our sentiment piece. So on this you could have congratulations is what it sort of suggests, but I like sending hugs. So I'm going to use that. And we're going to stamp in Bumblebee. Just move to the side there. And Gout. That's going to go in the middle. And then I might use a few more of these. I'm just having a little look at that. Kind of it just feels a little empty for my liking. Haven't put the twine on, to be fair, and I did steal the green. I did also steal that green. You're meant to use all three of those on one card, so I will go and get the green from here, because I was going to do some alternatives anyway. Let's pop that in the middle. Green one, and then we could do some twine. Do a nice bow, maybe a double. Do you like this, Joanna? I'm just following the kit for this. Have you been busy making cards today? There's been lots of things going on online. I had a class this morning, so which was a really nice way to start the day. Lovely Saturday morning. Lots of fun with the penguins. Then just had a bit of a chilled out day, but kind of done a bit of crafting, been online doing a few bits. It's been really nice. Let's do some dimensionals and sending hugs. I'm going to hook that bit out. I think I'm going to add a little flower. So the stamp set has got this little flower here. I think a couple of those would be really nice. So I'm going to stamp those. I had a good clear up before I came on the live. So I'm looking for stuff, but everything's been put away. Which is handy, but not handy. It was a really nice day, actually. Really nice. I can't believe we're at 10 to 7. So I'm blown by. But I'm going to be on live with you guys now. Then I'm going to go and have some dinner and watch Strictly. And then what am I going to do? Then, depending on how I'm feeling later, whether I've got very comfy on the sofa or not, I might come back and do another live. So, what colour should we do those? Razzleberry. Blackberry Bliss. Razzleberry. I've got Blackberry Bliss in my hand. I'll do Blackberry Bliss flowers. And just then blend that out. It's been horrible weather here today. It has been rainy and windy and the perfect day for tucking inside and crafting a little. So it's been rather nice. And this is a cute flower, isn't it? Sweet. I feel like that might feature on my alternative. Daffodil. Let's cut those out. Now I'm thinking like you can colour on vellum with the blends. So I was thinking maybe for an alternative we could colour on the back of that vellum, but I'm not sure how well that'll turn out. But I'm willing to sacrifice one to find out. I'm willing to see what that'll look like. So you don't have to ruin yours, I can ruin mine. These would make, if you think, oh, someone might like to get into card making, these would make a perfect gift for Christmas as well. So we've got the Christmas kit, which is the Christmas whimsy. But if you were giving a kit as a Christmas gift, you don't necessarily want the kit to include Christmas cards. Not necessarily. Not unless they're getting well ahead for next year. So yeah, there's lots of other kits that have everything that people need, and they would make a great gift. And the kits have got blocks in as well. This one doesn't because it's paper pumpkin, but the kits have got little blocks in as well. So Yeah, either really early or really late, exactly. I suspect I'm going to get a lot of comments later from people who normally watch me on Facebook. I didn't know you were on, I missed you live. I did decide just to go on YouTube this evening, just for a change. It's my Sunday live. I will be back to being on both. I'll be on Facebook and YouTube, but for this little impromptu live, I'm just on YouTube. Let's grab some glue dots. So if you're here with me live, you've done well, because I didn't give much notice. Let's grab those. Oh, I like that with the flowers. Just gives it a little little something, doesn't it? It just adds in, and I'm going to put a gem in those. Let's put a sequin. I think, although they're quite big sequins, I think they could. No, they're going to overpower that. I'm going to add the sequins separately. Might go 5. Might go crazy. There. That's a scattering. I might just see if I can put a touch of glue under that vellum so that it doesn't lift. Carol says lovely. Oh, thank you. It's pretty, isn't it? I think I can often reach for a white card base, and I like that these are already I like the colour on these. Makes you, because you've got coloured bases in the kits, it makes you use them. I'm going to just do a tiny touch of glue. And that'll just hold that vellum down on those corners. You don't want those lifting. That will be enough, that tiny bit. There we go. No, I said to my husband, I said, I'm just going to go and do a live. And he was like, what now? I thought we were watching Strictly. So, yeah, it was good last week, wasn't it? There was some good. I think it's going to be a great series. If you're a fan, I think it's going to be a good series. Right. Let's do. I think that's where everyone else is, to be honest. I've come on at the wrong time, I think. The detail on the vellum is stunning, isn't it? And I think I love that it matches this die. They've shrunk down that pattern. I think that's superb. I think it's lovely. So that's that one. Let's do the third one from the kit. And then, so we've got the purpley card base. This one, look at that. It's like the alcohol detailing without having to do the alcohol blending, which is lovely. Now, it suggests that you put that over. I think that's a bit busy. That's my personal opinion. I don't think, it's okay, but I would rather see more, because you can see through it. It kind of loses that. So what I thought was, there is, or is there not? There isn't an outline for that, is there? Okay, no, I can't do that. But what I can do is grab a large circle. I'm glad you agree, Joanna. And maybe put that in a colour. So we could maybe that size, because that's okay that it doesn't get lost. I'm looking for some Blackberry Bliss. I think that pops up better. I might cut one of them in a circle. Let me just grab my dies. And I will cut out a Blackberry Bliss circle. Ooh. And that can then pop up. I think if you were just starting out, they're okay. You can see, but I think when you've got the supplies, can't resist, can you? Can't resist. Now, it does suggest to go round the card. Again, I think that's possibly too much. So I think I am going to go with just a bow. And then I get more of my twine. Get more to go. I'm just going to pop it to the side like that. And then maybe we could put a little bit of a white banner. Kind of like that. It's definitely that way round, isn't it? There. It's better. And let's pop that a trim. And we can pop that on with a bit of glue. Make sure the card's the right way round. Oh. Although I might have it going, might be a complete rebel and put it the other way round. I might go that way. Yeah, I'm going to go that way. And oh, that fresh freezer on that. That's so nice. Gorgeous. Let's put this up on some dimensionals. And we can put the vellum on. Now this vellum, we can just glue on where the white is. So just follow those lines. We don't need it all over. The glue is really strong, and I've just put it in. And she said, Joe, you rebel. I know. No, I know. Right, let's pop that twine on there, and then we can have a little sentiment over that side with these lovely hexagon sentiments. Go on there. I like that sending hugs. I really like that. There's one that says you are amazing. The Blackberry Bliss is nice, isn't it? It's nice. Now, I'm tempted to stamp in Blackberry Bliss. Just again, kind of pulling that purple. Sending hugs. Oh, I think my Blackberry Bliss needs a bit of re-inking. Glue dot that. Got two lots of glue dots on my desk and I still can't find them. That's going to go on there. And then our sending hugs. That will go on there. And I might just tape that down. Maybe. I'm going to dimensional. I know. I'm going to grab a couple of dimensionals. I know it's going to be really, really high up, but I think it needs it. So we've got our card that way round, and we can put some gems on where that I've over glued maybe. I can put some gems to cover that. Nope. And 3's maybe enough on there. Okay, that glue will dry, and there. So that just, I think, just takes that pattern away from the background, but gives more of a focal. Do we like that? No. Right, should we give colouring this a little go? Let's see. Let's see what this does. What are we doing with time? 10 past. We're all right. Okay. So let's try one of these. Yeah, let's go that side. Shall we do? Let's try the daffodil because I've got some of those yellow cards. So it'll kind of come through like glass, like, you know, like stained glass, won't it? I'm just trying to stay in those lines a little, but it won't matter too much if you coloured all over. Colouring on the back of vellum is lovely anyway. You heat emboss with a stamp and then colour on the back. It's a really nice technique. I haven't done it in a while. Have a look, see how we're looking. So we've got our yellow there, and do maybe a couple of black Breathless roses. There's a flower there, isn't it? There. And might go darker purple. So dark. Dark Blackberry Bliss on this flower. And this is going to call for a white base, I think, so that it just pops and you'll be able to see. that colour coming through as I push it against that white. It shows up even more, doesn't it? And very easy to colour. We've got Mossy. Have we got Mossy Meadow blends? I think we do, don't we? I know we've got Old Olive. There. I think I prefer the darker purple. I might go over those roses. Let's see. I'll get those. And then we'll add a bit of green. Let's grab some Mossy Meadow. Dark. Piece. Tricky. And I wonder if die cutting a piece of white would help this stand out. I might try it. And we can always use that on a different card at a later point. We don't have to use it, do we? We can see where we go. Let's put a bit of plum cake maybe in the middle. There. I'm going to die cut this in white. Let's see. You can only try, can't you? You can try and give these things a go. This. Let's pop out. I love this die. So pretty. Right, let's see. I'll pull. Most of those bits have popped out, haven't they? Let's see. Now, I was thinking we could put that. We've coloured on that back piece there. I was wondering if popping it on that doesn't make a massive difference, actually. Doesn't make a huge difference, and then that would be like you're not seeing the vellum at all. You could just use any vellum then, couldn't you? But it fits exactly. So you could layer that. Not sure it makes a huge difference. Let's see. We'll try some on some white. I'm thinking we could use one of these cards with white on there. I can't decide which side I've coloured now. That side, I think. That looks a bit blobby. colour lifted that. Not convinced. It's not. It makes the white pop, but not necessarily what I've coloured. Yeah, I know exactly. It's not quite doing what I want it to. That's 14, so I'll go 13 and a half. So I've just cut an extra piece of white. Let's grab these pieces. Sometimes it's tricky, isn't it, to play around. Let's see. So that pulls those out. Where is my white circle? There. Definitely, it's a cool technique with the colour, but I'm not convinced. That I would use it. I'm not wondering if the white just gets lost, doesn't it? So if I add that white over, you've just kind of really lost the vellum completely, but I do like that better. This is what would it look like with some grey behind. Yeah, that's a good shout. Maybe some grey. I have to say I'm kind of tempted to stick that white piece over the top. Quite like it. Grey granite. Let's have a look. Like behind there, do you mean? Oh yeah, it's quite nice. It kind of... Oh, do you know what might be nice? Now you've got me onto the grey. I wonder if the black would make it pop. You know, like, that's quite different, isn't it? But kind of... You definitely see more of that colour on the vellum, don't you? It's kind of striking. I might save that card base and just do a black card base. Maybe some speckles or something on there. Let's see. Load up those. And pull that around. Look, we can twist that around and make that go that way, can't we? So that we've got the foliage off to that side under that pink flower, so it gives it some pattern under there. And then maybe a black circle or something to layer that onto. Let's see if we can, might just die cut a circle. Where have I placed them? I've got no space. Oh, hi Louise. Didn't see you sneak on there. Right. That up. Yeah, that's better. Right, let's do some glue dots. That's going to glue on there. And then we can, because we've got the base on there, we can put it on some dimensionals. It's getting there, isn't it? I know it's getting in there. And then we can have some, maybe some candy ribbon. I don't know. Let's see where this is going. Candy. I mean, this is like, completely out of the box now. We're well away from the kit and throwing our stash at it, but oh, snapped it too hard. I was being too zealous with that. Right, let me try that again. Let's not try and yank it. Whoops. Turn that into a bow. A bow on the bow. A faux bow. Can tuck that. Just some extra glue dots. The black's a bit different, isn't it? I like it. I like it. Somewhere there, and then it's just kind of peeking that ribbon. We have a little sentiment down here, and I think we could call that done, but I'm just going to put some Stella. I think Stella, I mean, can't go wrong with that, can you? Glittery hands. Because now I know what to do with mine. Oh, perfect. Can have a play. As I say, because you only get 3 of these, you wouldn't want it to go wrong, would you? So now we know it works. Right, let's do that on there. So we've got some black organdy ribbon. We've got, let's bring in our sentiment pieces. They're here. We've got that one. I think that's too much. Even that's a bit stark. Let's bring in the little banner piece. These ones is just enough, I think. Just enough. And we can put on that. Will the sending hugs fit? No. Okay. We won't use that. We'll just use a spare piece of white. So, sending hugs, where are you? You're here on my desk. Let's get the evening evergreen. Because it almost looks black, doesn't it? That evening evergreen is a lovely dark green. Well, that was a bit heavy-handed. Better. Right. Chat this out. Somewhere, let me pull that down with a little glue dot. Oh, I don't know where that went. I'll find that later in my jumper somewhere. Pinked off. Funny. Just gonna put a little glue dot under that leaf there because I want that to just pull down a little bit so that when I put that sentiment over, it's not getting in the way. Honestly, I can't see where that went at all. It just went ting. That's funny. Normally you can see it if it's gone. Never mind. Right, there we go. Very different, but I like it. I like it on the black. I think that's my favourite. some gems on. Sequins. One up there. And down there. And then we can pop that on our card base, which is also, it is the paper pumpkin. Yeah, it's the expressions in colour. So it goes with the expressions in ink suite. I've added a fair amount of my own bits to this. Full on rebel. I know. Shh, don't tell anyone. We'll just keep it between you, me, and everyone else who watches the replay. Right. Let's put a piece of white in that because I always forget or have to do that when I go writing my cards. So I'm going to do it now so that it's in there for later. And I may be on full on rebel and chop some of this purple from one of these card pieces. I'll chop that. The purple ones I used Blackberry Bliss. Let me just check because both are still on my shelf, but one of them retired. Blackberry Bliss and Rich Razzleberry. Now, one stayed, one went. Rich Razzleberry retired. So Blackberry Bliss, you're good. They are in the catalogue. They are Rich Razzleberry. Blackberry Bliss. Goodness. I know what I'm saying. Right, let's just put that inside there for a little extra. You'd get a fair amount of those out of one of the cards. You could use lots of strips out of that, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's a nice darker purple, that one. Blackberry Bliss. There you go. So, we've got 4 cards. Wowzers. Right. And for an impromptu little bit of crafting, we've got 4 cards made. So, let me share in case you missed the beginning bit. But here we go. So this one, I've added a little bit of evening evergreen to that. But everything else is from the paper pumpkin kit, and they are the little note cards. Then this one, I have coloured these flowers with the Blackberry Bliss blends, but that little flower is in the stamp set that comes with this kit. I love that vellum. And then we have got this one, which we added a little Blackberry Bliss circle, just so that you could see that vellum. And then this one here, which was full on rebel. Black cardstock, colouring with blends, adding some organdy ribbon, and a die cut circle of black to pop our flowers up. Yeah, the black's my fave as well. Stand out, isn't it? I'm going to make another one of them with that last one of them. But if you've got the dies, you could do something similar, couldn't you, with that die cut piece and maybe a piece of vellum behind. You could layer that up or cut it out with vellum, which would be really nice. So you could do that too. Right, I am going to leave you to your evening. As I say, depending on how comfy I get on the sofa, I may be back later. But I will put a little announcement up 15 minutes, half an hour before, so you know that I'm going to be coming on. So I may see you later. Otherwise, I will see you definitely tomorrow evening for my usual Sunday live. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for commenting as we've gone along. And for those who are on the replay, let me know and I will say hi to you then. Thanks everyone. Bye.